Well, good afternoon all. Happy Sunday to everybody. Although here in the UK the weather's not great for biking weather. Although I've been out this morning, got absolutely soaked, just cleaned the bike down. As promised, I want to do a review on the KTM Superduke GT 2017 model. As people that follow me would be aware, I used to ride an Aprilia Tuono factory 1100 V4. A beast, an absolute beast. So I did a bit of touring, wanted to get something a little bit easier to carry luggage on and a little bit better fuel economy and bigger fuel tank really. So I got this. So let me run through my thoughts, and as my videos state, as from the BMW, the Lotus reviews I've done, my reviews are about somebody who actually owns the vehicles, not somebody that's being paid to review the vehicles. Somebody that actually rides them, lives them, pays for them, and isn't an absolute specialist in them. It's what their original and actual thoughts are. So let's go through the KTM Superduke then. So Superduke, I think, is an absolute lovely touring beast, and there's one thing I can say about this is, wow, what a bike. It is absolutely insane. It is a beast of a touring bike, and all the reviews that people say, the good reviews, are good. I can't really find any bads if I'm honest at the minute, but it is quite new to me. So we're talking a 1290, so a 1301cc engine, 173 bhp. Fuel tank holds 24 litres, so you're talking 24 litres on a tour, taking it steady, not doing stupid things too much. Probably about 210, 220 miles to the tank. You've got a lovely set of twin brakes on the front, which are 320mm brakes with Brembo calipers, very powerful calipers, which is all good. And on the rear we've got the 240mm brake with a Brembo caliper on the rear. So brakes on this bike are really good. Also as well, what's good on the brakes is when you're pulling the front brake up, it does actually stabilize with the rear brake as well, so it does that for you, which is really good. What else is good? So these lights on the side here, they are indicators, but also they work as you lean into a corner. The harder you lean in, more lights come on, so basically lights you into the corner. What has caught me out? The headlight. Guys, the headlight's on a sensor like a car. Bought the bike and I'm thinking, why can't I get the headlight to work? Why can't I get the headlight to work? And it's all on sensors. You get an LED band around the top, which I'll show you. So here you go, headlights come on, that should go back off, although it is in the garage, so it may not go off. There it goes. So you just get the band around the top, that stays on. Okay, and then it's all on sensor, although you can override that on the computer, so it's all good. The screen here is adjustable, but manually adjustable. Okay, so up and in, yeah. So it's all manually adjustable. People do moan about that because a lot of bikes, they do come now with electric screens, and even bikes from years ago came with electric screens. So I'm not too worried, to be honest. The screen is what it is. I'm not going to really worry about the screen. I don't know if you can pick it up in a video, there is a sound you can hear as I whip the throttle. It gets louder. I'm not sure if you can hear that. If you can, or if you have, you purchased one of these and you worry about it, which I currently did when I first got it, don't. It's the fuel pump. I put an inquiry online and it come back just saying it was the fuel pump. Seat on the bikes. I thought the seat was really hard. Done about 500-600 miles on this bike already, and the seat feels fairly firm compared to my Aprilia, but actually it's really comfortable and I don't have a problem with it at all. You've got cruise control on the bike. There's write-ups about the cruise control not being very quick at acting. Well, it's not the same as a car cruise control, but I found it fairly active, fairly good, easy on long runs, and helps you for sure when you are riding. So the dashboard on these as well, I think the dashboard is not as nice, I suppose, or is it? Some people prefer this, but the newer dashboards is fully digital. This is obviously a bit digital, a bit not. And then you've got the MTC display, does everything for you there, where you can go up and down the menus. You can go into sport, street, rain mode. You can do the damping, so it's got semi adaptive automatic suspension. You can put what load you've got in there, so one person luggage, two person luggage, and then you've got this, so you can set this so you can turn the traction control off, and basically the revving control to the engine, just making it a little bit more or less of a beast, as I like to say. On this side, just got your display, got your fuel gauge, temperature gauge, your clock, tells you you're in street mode, mile an hour, and your gear selection there. And that little person just says I've got it on the one mode for me riding on my own. What a loner I am, hey. Sat nav, I've put that on myself. Literally, guys, don't get caught out on that either. Under here, dash, you've got 4 bolts, dash comes off, and there's 2 cables that connect straight into your sat nav. And in there as well, you see your cigarette lighter there for your adaptive to do charging bits and pieces as well. So let's have a look at the framework. Look, the frame, absolutely beautiful, really clean tubing, orange tubing, really great, really clean suspension. I don't think you can see the sensors down the bottom for the suspension automatic. Now you can't really see it. It's a single swinging arm, so be prepared for that. It's a single swinging arm. You can't use your normal axle stand, your normal pit jack, if you like. You need to get a proper one for it, so you can't use that. I've got an R&G tail tidy fitted on it before I got it. I do like it, but I prefer quite standard bikes because it does flick a lot of water up beans to having that. Standard exhaust, which I think look really good actually as well. So they look really good. You've got the adaptation here for the panniers to flick straight back in. Now I just bought the panniers because the panniers didn't come with the bike. And one thing I will say about KTM, there is a slogan they use, isn't it? KTM, keep taking my money. Now, it is what it is. You buy a bike to enjoy it. You don't buy a bike to worry about how much it's going to cost you. Now, you might as well not bother buying it. Now, I just bought the panniers, and the panniers, you don't just buy the panniers, you buy the panniers and then you buy the spoiler kit to match the colour of the bike. So, for instance, my bike is a grey model. So, basically, my bike, you need to buy the grey pannier spoiler. Okay, so the panniers with the spoiler are around about anything from 620 to 699 pounds. Okay, so be prepared for that if you're going to go touring. I would suggest when you buy one, you try and buy one that's already got it on, okay, because yes, they are very expensive. You can also get the pannier inner bags. They're only about 50 quid, so not bad at all. You can also get heated seats front and rear, which I don't know, is there any benefit to that or not? And they're not cheap. So good thing with KTM though, you can get a lot of power parts. So go on the power parts website and you can upgrade your KTM and get a lot of additional parts for it. So how would I describe this as a sports tourer? Well, I would describe this as wow in capital letters, a sports tourer. This is the best sports tourer I've ever ridden. The torque is outrageous, the acceleration is outrageous, and it handles really well. So as promised guys, there's my just quick overview. Now I'm going to do a lot of touring on this next year, up to Scotland, over to Isle of Man, over to Ireland, etc. So I'll be doing a lot of videos on this next year to see how I get on with it over the forthcoming 12 to 18 months. But I'm enjoying it so far, which is a good thing. Look, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos with others to give them the opportunity to watch them. But also as well, you know, ask me questions, because if you're asking me questions, I might be able to answer them, but if not, I can maybe be able to steer you in the right direction. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time out to watch my videos and watch my channel. Have a great afternoon. See you all soon again, guys. Bye.